Hello guys, I'm Reza. In this video, I want to share a bit stories of my life and experiences for the last 3 months, which of those months I have to do a self-quarantine, and I do everything in my home. I made this video to fulfill the final project of the cross-culture understanding subject in this semester. But I want to assume this video as one of my journaling time to reflect what have I done for about 3 months in the home. Okay, let's go to the beginning of my stories. So actually, at the beginning of the year, we already know that the new virus has already spread in China, the coronavirus. At that time, Indonesia is still okay with that. We still have our normal activities, including me, and I still have no preventive issues about that. I did a you only live once life, just like the other students. And then it changed on March 17. I did the first day of self-quarantine in my home, because at that time, COVID-19 had spread in Indonesia. I'm staying at home and studying from home. I do my self-quarantine for about 2 weeks, and unfortunately, the quarantine is extended until now. I also have to do the social distancing until it change into physical distancing now. So many life lessons that I got in these 3 months. I have ups and downs in adapting this new life for 3 months. Where I lose my job, I cannot see my friends directly. And I've struggled much in adapting this recent normal for me. Then in the process of physical distancing, I've got some life important values. Then I applied that based on my life experiences. In this physical distancing situation, I know the values that everyone matters. Because we are all human, we have the same right to live in this world. So that's why many people try to save even only one human in avoiding this virus. Doctors, nurses, and the other people in many sectors try to find a solution to this pandemic, so that no one in this world should have died because of this virus. The other values that I got in this situation are that our mental health is very important. It is essential for us. This month, I have to maintain my own mental health so that I can do everything in the right way. In this situation, I still have to do many things, and I have the task to do, because I also studying from home. I realized that my mental health affects much in my life. Based on mentalhealth.gov, it affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. It is important at every stage of life, from our childhood through adulthood. This situation actually made me respect the time when I faced the other. I learned how important it is to remember our humanity and the importance of each moment when we faced with one's temporary and fragile existence. This existence is ourselves as humans, but we are fragile and temporary. I learned how to respect my time with my friends and especially family at this time, because I do everything with my family at home, and actually this pandemic situation builds more time to interact with my family than before. This situation also teach me and give me the right time to know more about myself by reflecting on what have I done. I do many things by myself, and from this moment, I try to know myself more, my emotions, my feelings, and what do I want actually. I want to change my perspective at everything becomes more positively by starting to reflect myself, fulfill my heart, and clear my mind, so that I believe that everything in this world is not always negative. From this situation, I learned how to believe myself, my capability, and try to look everything in a positive set glasses. This pandemic situation also teach me how to be relaxed and don't be panic, because it will ruin everything and it will affect the people around you. I took an example that I get from Edward Suhadi. He said that if we do panic, we will do something like panic buying. It will harmful for others who need more. If we do panic buying, we will buy anything even it's not our priority for our stocks. In fact, there are some people who need it more than us. Maybe they need to protect themselves from the virus, such as doctors, nurses, or maybe they need to recover themselves from the virus. By doing relaxed thing and didn't do panic, we have already contributed more to solve this situation. If we do not panic, we can grow our empathy and bring impact to the other. Actually, there are still many things that I've got in this situation, like the values, the lesson, and I applied while I'm staying at home and struggling with myself. The next one, I want to share the story about what new lifestyle that have I learned in this pandemic situation. First of all, of course, I have a new lifestyle when I'm staying more at home and doing all of my activities at home like in this video. Because usually, I have many activities outside, such as teaching, guiding, playing, hanging out with my friends. But now, I should stay at home. And yeah, that's my new lifestyle. The other new lifestyle that I applied in my life is being more healthy and doing healthy lifestyles. For instance, I wash my hand before and after I eat or before and after I go. I'm also using mask outside and bringing hand sanitizer everywhere. I also do other healthy lifestyles such as try to have enough sleep every day and also do the workout. These are several ways that I do to prevent the virus on my body. Actually, there's the most lifestyle that I like during this pandemic. It's about self-learning. In this pandemic situation, there are so many platforms such as Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and they provide self-learning for us. They have many influencers and content creators that share many stories and the useful lessons about everything, and actually it's teaching me in many ways. It makes myself being positive because I follow many good influencers that I gave support for their followers. Usually, I learn the lesson from Instagram Live that helped by the influencer in Instagram. And it's helpful for me because I think the lesson is applicable for the future. I cannot imagine when in a day my Instagram account is full of 3 IG live every evening. I become confused about what should I choose to watch. But overall, this new lifestyle is amazing for me. This critical situation had also taught me how to love myself more by doing a new lifestyle such as journaling, affirmation, and appreciate myself more. I think I appreciate myself for finishing everything that I should finish. I evaluate myself every day before I go to sleep by doing journaling. I wrote everything that I feel in a piece of paper and then I save it in the next day. I will count my blessings that I've got a day. Actually, I didn't get this new lifestyle in one day. I need 2 months of staying at home, struggling with my mood swing every day until I realized that I should accept this condition and do whatever I can to be grateful to the situation. I also learned new lifestyle from someone to maintain my priority. In this situation, I need to know what I need and what I want so that I can cope with the situation. In the end, I want to say that this situation is like a blessing in disguise for me. In the beginning, it felt sucks for me, but actually it improved my self-quality from the struggle that I had before. At the end of this video, I want to share some of my life mottos that I get from many platforms and many influencers that I like. First thing to do, stay alive and sane. It is very fine when we get out from the situation with no new skills, new lessons, no deep realization. You know, it's not a productivity contest. At least you have survived now. I also got a quote that related to this situation from Aji Santoso Putro in Bahasa Indonesia. Belajar mengikhlaskan keinginan, tidak serakah dalam menerima kebahagiaan, dan menerima serta sadar atas semua kesedihan. Terima itu sebagai bagian dari emosi diri kita. The main quote actually talks about letting go of things that we want. And actually he is a mindfulness practitioner, and I learned much from him, especially when it comes to this situation. The last quote that I want to say to you is that be grateful for everything happened to you. Every critical situation like this always has an end. So this storm is too shall pass. And I believe this so much. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you so much for listening and goodbye.